She says, never grow up to be like me. And because I am the daughter she thinks is still a teenager, all I can do is disagree and say, sorry, it's too late. She says, don't ever plan on growing up to be like me, and because I am the daughter she thinks still listens to her, I always want to say, don't worry. Because she keeps her ego shrink-wrapped in a box of combustible cat hair to allow room for mine to grow. She keeps her passion where her mind is, where she won't ever lose it, to justify anything her heart tells her to. Because at our house, there's always baby rabbits being born at 6 in the evening, then 8 p.m. stray cat feeding, 11 p.m. last-minute algebra tutoring, 1 a.m. post-nightmare trauma counseling, and of course, at 6 in the morning, 3 children needing freshly squeezed orange juice. She taught me how to use my middle finger to its fullest potential Monday rush hour 1995, late again for school. First, make sure the asshole sees you. Second, slam on the accelerator so he can't get you. She was never one for holding anything in. Her tongue is a matchstick, and I am a tinderbox. She strikes once, and I combust. I hear her whisper and turn to jelly. I hear her shout and turn to stone. I feel her hand on my back and remember. I feel her hand on my back and turn human again. She tears me up from the inside and makes collages with what she finds, every rip so carefully done. She is the artist with no time for explanations. She is the scientist with no use for reason. She could have been the world's greatest microbiologist, but found a higher calling. I think it has something to do with catching small children falling, something about being the arm for someone to run into each day after school. Just because the world can't name it doesn't mean it's not true. Just because she never got paid for 25 years of it doesn't mean it didn't have value. Because to call her life's work, work, would be an insult. She is a mid-January bonfire, raging and warm, just right mix of Christmas trees and kindling. Get too close and she will burn you, but it would feel so amazing. We talk about twice a week now to make sure the other is alive and well enough to fight over what's left of me, because she still doesn't believe in my art or politics, and I don't believe in her "you need a boyfriend, but make sure he's rich" rhetoric. But as we hiss and snarl over what we think to be true, I forget every time that what I really should have said was, yeah, fuck it. I love you too. Because when she says never be like me, she means she gave it all up, so you would have someone to come home to. When she says never be like me, she means she gave it all up so you wouldn't have to. So I don't ever plan on being like her, because she is unplanned, more like a glorious clash of knowledge and devotion, a mix of complex chemicals to create an explosion that can only be called magical. So I don't ever plan on growing up to be like her. I can only hope to become half as incredible.